This music is a little loud, but that's not the biggest issue.
Just turn the music up a little bit, and if anything. Alright, so, I haven't done one of these in like a month. So, or whenever Red Rapid came out, a month or 2 months, around there. All I know is, we're back. There are no new legends. The Battle Pass, I think, may have been over. No, Battle Pass still a thing. For 3 days. So until next Wednesday. So, yeah, y'all have fun grinding. I've been playing this game a lot. As you see, I'm almost tier. If I get tier 85, I will actually buy this entire Battle Pass. If not, I'm not buying it. So, you better hope I get one mission done. Pray for me, this isn't hard. I literally just need to get guitar skills. See, I'm definitely getting that. In the next coming days, I just have to sell some shoes. I don't have the money for it. Regardless of how much money I have, we're coming back. And if you don't remember, most of the characters that are coming back to the tournament are actually very good. Like, if you don't know, this is the 3rd tournament, obviously with 3. This is only going to be part 1 because I'm not going to do the whole tournament. It's literally 2:30 in the morning right now. I'm just going to get as far as I can, as fast as I can. And then once I like start to get tired around like 4:30 a.m., we'll say in 2 hours, that would be wraps. I'll cut it there. We move on. Hopefully I'm trying to get through the first round entirely, like winners and losers. Remember, best of 3 matches from the beginning. And so, just for reference, the last, I updated the top 8 based on the first 2 tournaments. And this is how they go. Nash is seed number 1. He won the most recent tournament and got 5th place in the first tournament. Then seed number 2 is going to be Diana, as Diana got 3rd place in both tournaments, being the only player to podium twice. The 3rd seed will be the runner-up in last tournament, Kaya. Shocker, meta character. Gets top 3. So yeah, Kaya got 2nd place. Another player that had to claw themselves through the losers bracket way before Diana. Like, she had to go like 2 rounds, because she did make top 4 just like Jaeyoon, but you know, she got 2nd place. She did work hard, but she was not able to upset and ended up getting 3-1 in the grand finals. So it's whatever, you still got 2nd, you won. Okay, you're the 3 seed now. Seed number 4 is right under. It's Jaeyoon, this man who was the 32nd seed coming into the first tournament. I didn't expect Greatsword to be as S tier as it was. Like, the Greatsword was actually insane throughout this entire tournament. All 3 Greatsword legends that popped up got top 8. 2 of which got, we got one in practically everything but the podium. Because there was a 4th place Greatsword, 5th place Greatsword, and 7th place Greatsword. Like, that's goofy, personally. But, aside from that, yeah, Jaeyoon, by himself, he did really, really good. He has a 2nd place, he has a silver medal, and he has a top 5, little trophy there, so good accolades for him. Then, next we have yet another Greatsword legend. We have Magyar, who actually beat him to get 4th place. But unfortunately, because he wasn't in the first tournament, like, at all, he was not, you know, able to get that top tier placement again. The only Greatsword was Jaeyoon. This was like a little before Arcadia came out, I think. Or no, maybe? It was around that time. It was a little before autumn, if I'm not mistaken. If not, it was during November, like right after, right before Tesco launched. Point is, we're here. You know, the guy in his first ever tournament got 4th place. Hopefully he can improve upon that. I'd love to see a Greatsword champion. We almost got the first tournament. We were so close to seeing it in the 2nd tournament. Overall, guy got 4th and is now the 5th seed, because he did so well in his first tournament. Then we have another guy who is didn't make top 8 in this the last tournament. He made 12th, so he wasn't that bad. But the reason he's in the top 8 is because he got 4th place at the last tournament. And I was counting it, I was looking at all the records, and I was like, yeah, Caspian, he has to be in here. The guy got 4th place in the first tournament, and then got 12th place. Like, he was still a staple. He was still consistent. He was like Snowy, or Impala online, we'll say. Like, the guy was still top level player. He just wasn't number 1, you know. So he gets the 6th seed. And in season number 7 are interchangeable. It's between Thor and Dusk. It's odd how we have 2 orbs in here. I would have never thought. But it's interchangeable between Thor and Dusk for the reasons of they had the exact same placements. Dusk in the first tournament got 5th, and in the second tournament got 12th. Thor in the first tournament got 12th, and in the second tournament got 5th. So they're interchangeable, but because of recency bias and overall win scores, I'm gonna have to go with Thor personally in 7th. Dusk at 8th. Okay, this music is actually insanely loud. Hold on. But yeah, I'm just gonna have to give Dusk the 8th seed, so he still made it guaranteed. I'm only gonna be looking at the last 2 tournaments. I'm not even looking at the last 3, because if I factor in the first tournament, there's gonna be a lot of issues. Also, why is Koji's face not at all visible? That's crazy. I actually like that a lot. That's sick. But yeah, here we are. That's our top 8 for this tournament. And the very first match that we're going to be getting in round 1 is actually Nash versus Koji. Now, I have faith in Koji for 2 reasons. Number 1, in both of these, the first seed loses. The first seed has never made it past, I think, the second round. Vector didn't even make it past the first round. So, wait, hold on, let me just... Okay, it is on CPU. Test features are on. Okay, just making sure. I didn't want to make the mistake of accidentally making myself a player. So yeah, we're gonna get Nash versus Koji as our very first match of the set.
3, 2, 1,
So right off the bat, we get a neutral air. Doesn't get the side air. Gets a clean punish. So far, Koji putting on a little bit more damage, but with the weapon, you definitely do a lot more. Force. Stomps there. Okay. Side sig will take him off the side, and just like that, Nash trying to beat that. He's trying to beat the number 1 seed allegations. He's trying to make it past the first round. So far, he is honestly the guy to do it, as he's probably the second most consistent, and the ground pound will take him off the bottom. Koji taking the sig, but yeah, Nash. I'm gonna dick right here for a minute. He's the second most consistent placer, or third most consistent placer. The only 2 being Jaeyoon and Diana. Jaeyoon having a slightly, or maybe he is the second most consistent, because he has 1 that's right outside top 8, courtesy of Jaeyoon. Funny enough, that's the stock. But he beat Jaeyoon in overall placements. They both have a 5th, but he has a gold. Jaeyoon has a silver. There's patience on the side of the map. Koji, whoa. Koji with this insane edge guard. I think that's it for Nash. Game number 1 goes to Koji. Koji's trying to continue these allegations. Nash is already on the back ropes. He could go to loser's bracket already. Not being able to beat those first seed allegations. Pretty much if you win a tournament, you're washed after that. Kind of like you turn into Jordan Poole. It's like, you're great, but then you're just bad, and yeah. Oh, side air. Yep. Okay. He has the first weapon. Will this benefit him? The ground pound. Oh, the down air. The Koji overcommitted and no, he gets back up. Neutral air. The dodge. The side air. Ground pound will almost take him out. Does he want to play the edge guard? He did, but he misread the situation. And now he's kind of put into an edge guard situation. Side air coming off on the sword. They do neutral air. He goes for the down air. Nothing's connecting. Down air. Ooh, recovery all the way at the bottom, so Koji could not touch the wall. Smart move from Nash. Once again, taking the lead. That's the thing. This is the second time Nash has taken a lead in the first stock. This could mean big troubles for Nash if it turns out the same as last game, where he had 2 leads, but then just threw them all away in the final stocks. Okay, ground pound. He has a massive lead here. Getting a full stock lead. That end sig coming up from Koji. The high dexterity is definitely countering this, the metagame that is hammer and spear for the bots. The bots, hammer and spear, are actually top tier weapons. Hammer, I have to say, is still the number 1. Greatsword is number 3. Or not greatsword, bow. Bow is really good in meta. Side air, he actually gets the stock. Okay, gets a little 3-piece, 4-piece. Trying to get a Zerd to death here. Oh my goodness. Down air doesn't connect. Trying to get the Koji unable to find the punish. Down sig comes out. Will that be enough? Not close, but oh, he's looking for something. Nash fishing. The sider will definitely do it. Nash takes a game off of Koji with a 600 damage game there, only losing 1 stock. The difference between this setting and the first setting is that in the first setting of the tournament, I had it still be best of 5s in the first round. I realized I was way too slow for these bots' competitive play, so yeah, down air. Do light air. I remember this dude was trying to shit on me because I said I had like 12 hours in the last 2 weeks on this game, and it was mostly because of this tournament, and the other, like 8 hours on this tournament and 4 on frickin' playing Red Raptor when he launched. And bro was like, you could have been making money. Bro, yeah, sure. Because those extra couple bucks would totally help me pay my rent that I don't even pay. Like, I don't understand. It's summer, have fun. If you want to get that dough, that's your choice. Okay. Nash the first stock. Once again, Nash getting first strike. Will this go as the first game or as the second game? That's my question. As Nash definitely has a smaller lead than he did in the first game. Or, yeah, honestly, in the first game and second. Definitely in the second, as right now, Koji is doing very good to capitalize, but Nash is starting to finally find his hits. Sider's terrible with. Ground pound. He'll probably get taken out with the next hit. Yep. No, he goes for another ground pound. Bots are really keen on doing ground pounds. As you see there, the downer will definitely be enough. Just like that. Koji with a slight deficit, but the weapon advantage. Something that the bots pretty much do not care for. What a recovery. Watch out. Down. That's orange may not look like it, but that's down air territory. Down air nair, and you're pretty much dead. Koji trying to tie it up. All it takes is 1 down air. Oh, ground pound. Neutral air will definitely take him out, but that's only his second stock. Just like that, we're on the final stocks for Koji, and if I'm not mistaken, second stock for Nash. Recovery comes out. Neutral air whiffs. Recovery whiffs. A lot of whiffed attacks. Down air. Punish by ground pound. Reversal. Down air. And Nash will actually have overcommitted his materials and resources, and just like that, we're on final stocks. Koji has a smaller deficit than he did in the first stock. Picks up the hammer. This could be good. I don't know how the matchup pairs for these bots, but so far it's looking like Koji has a lead. Koji might get the upset at this point, but we all expect. Nash would be upsetting by moving on to win the first round, as Jaeyoon upset. Oh, but the downside will definitely be enough, and Nash is the first to write history here in the first round, as he will not lose. The first seed will move on. This is literally new tech. But next is Tesca. And Tesca will be facing off against the 16th seed, if I'm not mistaken. Which is, ironically, one of my favorite characters. Nah, we gotta give him the red locks. I don't know why, I just feel like doing it. Alright, just like that. Moving on to the second round. Yeah, Tesca's 17. Jose's 16. This is going to be the first time Tesca plays. This is a debut here from Tesca. So I have no idea how this will play out. Okay, clash. Isaiah immediately making some pressure with the weapon of choice. Side sig coming out, yep. Side air. Side light, side air. Recovery, oh, but he wants to commit to the stage. Okay, ground pound. Down air. Side air doesn't connect. Side air will. Oh my goodness, Tesca completely shut down. And the blasters come right back out. Neutral light. Another neutral light. Down air. This is a dangerous game you're playing against these blasters. Isaiah proving that the blasters are definitely his number one weapon. He didn't even want the cannon. He said, let me toss this, let me starve you real quick. Oh my. But the on-arm's actually working a little bit better this time as he's not getting absolutely destroyed. But it might be too late. That ground pound hits the floor. Neutral light. Down air. Another neutral light. Another down air. Sayer. Side light. And Sig with the read. And Isaiah proving why he is the higher seed so far. Got Tesca already on his final stock, and if I'm not mistaken, Isaiah is still on his first. Oh, but Isaiah overcommits his resources. Goes down to second stock, and just like that, Tesca's got an easier match, but it's still gonna have to do a reverse 3-stock here to win this. Ground pound, side Sayer, side light whiffs, D-light, and Sig doesn't connect, gets punished, gets countered. Sayer doesn't hit, neutral air, side air, down air from. Ooh, did Tesca overcommit his resources? Yes, he did, and just like that, Isaiah takes game number 1. Okay. Isaiah taking game number 1, how interesting. See, by me not being in the game, this just completely changed the dynamic. Because they're not chasing me off the stage, which could completely change the, how the game's played. Okay, ground pound, neutral air, picks up the cannon, see what he can cook. Okay. Ooh, and he makes it back too after a good string. Ooh, doesn't have a dodge, but that doesn't matter to him. Tesca taking a lot of hits here. Isaiah's putting a world of hurt onto him. Okay, side air, neutral light. Ooh, goes through the dodge. Tesca's disarmed this early. Not a 30-second stock, but okay, down air. Oh, but he didn't overcommit. He does make it back, but that will be enough to take him out, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. And Isaiah makes it right back up. We might just see a 2-0. Isaiah proving he's not just a one-hit wonder. He does have a cannon, but he'd prefer the blasters, the side sig, to respond to the side sig. Neutral air doesn't get. Ground pound. Recovery. Really close. Okay, down there. Oh, side light recovery will do it. Great patience from Tesca. He picks up the boots, really wants the boots. Gauntlets immediately showing productions. They killed way quicker than the boots ever have. Recovery, neutral air doesn't connect. Another recovery, another neutral air, another recovery. Ooh, no clash. Side air. Isaiah kind of putting out the pressure. Side light Sayer will be enough. And now, Tesca on his final stop in winner's bracket potentially. He could potentially get 2-0 this early. Alright, whoa. Ground pound, side air. Another side air. Side sig gets punished. D-light Sayer. Going for the true combos. Down air. And just like that, Tesca's out of the freaking winner's round. Almost said tournament like an idiot. Isaiah, so far the higher seeds are winning. This is newfound territory, folks. As right now, we're not only looking at that, but we're also looking at seed number 9 going up against seed number 24. Okay. So this is a fairly... There we go. You see Fangwild's Heart versus the Wolf, the Kitsune, Ember versus Yumiko, and just like that, going into the third game of the first round. I wonder what will happen, genuinely. Okay, Kay picks up the guitars, immediately putting on pressure. Guitars definitely a metal weapon in today's Brawlhalla society, but it hasn't provided really anything outside of one top 8 placement in the last 2 tournaments, and that was from Ragnar, who was mainly using the axe, to be honest. Of course, he used the guitars later in the tournament, but it wasn't as useful. Just like that, Ember might be her first upset as she takes Yumiko's first stock in 25-ish seconds. Oh, okay, okay. Ooh, the downer, not enough just yet. Recovery doesn't hit. Pretty sure Yumiko's are returning from first tournament. That could be stupid. Oh, ooh, the reversal. Didn't want the ground pound to connect. Neutral air. Dante gets punished. Double recovery. Not enough. The neutral air. We know Bo's meta, so obviously Ember has an advantage somewhat. I mean, Hammer is the best weapon, man. Pretty sure the bot's bow plays way better into Hammer than Hammer plays into bow. At least for the bots. The recovery, Yumiko finally taking off Ember's first stock. And took pretty deep red to do it. Sadly enough. Down C doesn't do enough. Double stomp, side light, recovery. Downers too late. Side light, down sig, neutral air doesn't get hit because of a dash cancel. That's new tech coming in. Side air. Yeah, the hammer's way better. The guitars is immediately Yumiko takes back the lead. And just like that, Ember's down in final stock, but Yumiko's still on her second. That was basically a 0 to death. Ground pound, doesn't pick up the weapon. Ends up picking it up. Now it's double bow. Neutral air. Ground pound neutral air is such a staple that they stole from Vector. Vector used that tech one time and then Vector never was able to call it. Like his signature move, because pretty much everybody uses it. Neutral light is enough. That's how deep it was in the red for her. These guitars were able to 0 to death. Can they do it again? Side sig doesn't connect. Recovery, double recovery, triple recovery. Neutral air. Side light, down air. Neutral air. Oh, down air. He makes it back though. Stopped recovery. Uses the neutral air to get back up. Recovery. This is super close. I'm trying not to pop off right now because it's, you know, late. Ground pound recovery into a side air. N-sig will definitely be enough. And Ember taking game number 1. This is the second upset for her. She sent Jiro down the losers bracket. Jiro was the 9th seed. Ember is back to being the 24th seed, so she's consistent. And the question is, will she go back and lose in the second round again?
3, 2,
Or will Yumiko be the one to finally stop her? So see her in game number 2. I was not looking for like a solid 30 seconds and both of them are on red, and all I know is that Katars and Bo are close. Neutral air to counter. That's interesting. Ground pound, not enough. Recovery will definitely do it. She has to pick up the weapon. Neutral air, not enough just yet. Remember, on barbecue sauce red, but she's not the one that, she will be the one to lose her stock first. That ground pound, furious ground pound from Yumiko. I feel like this is a map that turns the tides. Like, the comebacks happen, the reverses happen, everything happens on this map. We saw this map in the first set. I think in game 3 we saw it in the second set. In game 2 I think we saw it. For Isaiah. No, we didn't see it at all actually. Yeah, like in previous tournaments where this has been in tournament, you know, setting, we've seen a lot. My goodness, look at the damage. Look at the damage output. Okay, they back up. They reassess. Look at all the siders coming out down there. Gets responded by a neutral air. What a patient punish, but he couldn't get it off. It was just a little bit off the base. Flash. Side stick will definitely be enough to take off the side, and I think Ember's looking to upset another 9th seed here. Okay. Okay. Let me know, dude. Let me know that you're gonna be cooking. Oh no, but Yumiko was trying to respond with a quick stock, but it's not gonna work as Ember making very short work of his final stock of Yumiko's. Looking at their upset, the downer would definitely be enough. Yumiko's back is pretty much against the wall. She has to make a reverse comeback right now. She has the weapon to do it, I'll tell you that much. Knowing this meta, the current meta for the bots, it's definitely possible, but she's gonna have to do it against the signature guitars of Ember. This destroyed Jiro. This has destroyed many lives before. This has destroyed Yumiko as Ember goes up 2-0 and moves on to the second round once again. And Yumiko not able to make it, so we have, I think, back-to-back upsets? Nope. This is the first upset, okay. And oddly enough, this next one, I think, actually will be in favor of an upset. As if I'm not mistaken, it's a rematch between, no, it's not a rematch at all, actually. I might be wrong about that, but for now, to my knowledge, no, it isn't. Because it's Dusk versus the all-powerful Ezot. And I said Ezot because that's the name of the skin. That's actually how his name originally was, but you know, English translation made it Azot. Anyways, enough about the lore. Look at two very villainous creatures here. You see the undead king, essentially, king of the dead, versus, oh my goodness, and Dusk proving why he is the 8th seed in this tournament. Holy crap, he said, no, I'm trying to move on, I'm trying to win this one. You know, I'm trying to be better than Tor. He took that disrespect personally. Because right now he is cooking. The orb is looking way better than the last tournament, with a lot more polish since the first tournament. Because in the first tournament it was all spear that got him, but you know, the reverse 3 stock out and everything against Val. Ground pound. Okay, recovery, the bow's still the meta. D-light steer recovery. Or D-light, satellite D-light recovery, my bad. Okay, ground pound. Neutral air, side air doesn't connect, but gets punched by side air, and that will be enough. Just like that, Azov is down to red on his second stock. This is incredible. Azov is getting pressured, but he might be able to do something. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to do much. Oh, there's no punish to the side air. Gonna pick up the weapon here for sure. Lots of spear, neutral air. Gets punished, ground pound will definitely be enough, but Azov's starting to make the deficit a lot smaller. Okay. The deficit almost completely gone now. The ground pound to save himself. Another ground pound from Azov. The Axe showing up in this game. Axe really hasn't been showing up all tournament, to be honest. Axe only showed up with Taros and Ragnar. There's been one top 8 placement so far, but Azov's looking to get his own top 8 placement right now. He's looking to dominate as he has he's almost evened it up. He just needs to gatekeep this weapon and not really get hit. He's kind of not doing either of those. As you see Dusk avoiding the weapon. Now he picks it up. Side air doesn't connect for either player. A lot of whips, ground pound, neutral air. Side air will almost be enough. Just was a little bit closer to the middle of the stage. Side air whips. Oh, the ground pound. And light, side light. Their whiffed attack. The ground pound gets interrupted by the recovery. A neutral air to disarm. Side air will be enough. And Dusk taking game number 1 in a very close match. 18 damage in between them. That's how close that was. We're talking about high damage, high dex versus high defense, high power. Like, these are overall somewhat fairly balanced stats for both sides, but the stats definitely favor Azov. Tell you what, Azov's comeback potential against the Comeback King is pretty interesting. The Comeback King hasn't really been coming back from anything. He's kind of been taking charge and leads. Something that he did not do in the first tournament. The second tournament, he kind of developed his playstyle a little bit, but now he's kind of just mastered the take the early lead playstyle, but his late game needs to go back to how it was in the first bit. But I'll tell you what, for now, it doesn't seem like he needs that. As this recovery will almost be enough to take it. Ground pound will definitely be enough to take it off the side, and just like that, Dusk taking the first stock of game number 2. Azot's hungrier, but Dusk is hungrier as he gets a 5-piece. And now Azot's basically in the orange. There we go, confirmed in the orange for sure. That's like a very light yellowish orange color. Yellow cotton or something like that, I don't know. Recovery, okay. Okay. A lot of avoided damage. No neutral air because it was too damaged, but the neutral air will eventually come. And just like that. Come on, we'll see it right here. Oh, what an interesting move there. It's funny how a tournament winning move eventually became every bow using bot's like signature move. Like, I'm not even joking, ground pound neutral air is a staple now. Everybody saw Vector do it to win a tournament. I was like, yeah, we gotta adapt this. Oh my goodness, Dusk. When it comes to same stock situations, you're gonna need to be Diana or Zarya level comeback, or else you're just choking it. Because right now, Dusk is not choking leads. Matter of fact, I think Dusk has actually mastered the playstyle of taking a lead and holding on to it. His first game was just a warm-up game. Second game is pretty much everything he needs. Downer, sider, outspaces just so that he can't really do anything. The recovery was definitely quick and responsive, but doesn't do much. His spaces the sider, gets punished by ground pound. Feel like recovery is not enough to make it just yet. Pretty much anything will. Downer. Okay. And light, or nair. Down sig doesn't work. He baits with the down sig and gets the down light instead. Interesting tech. Never seen that before. Picks up the spear, and just like that, Azov is sent all the way flying off to the side. He lets him get back up because he's like, oh, I got this. Recovery will definitely take him off the top, and Dusk is proving himself in this one, as we see now. The second top 8 player move on. He definitely had less of a struggle than Nash did. That Koji match is looking very bleak for him. We got another duel fight. We got this disgusting skin. I hate it, but whatever. Oh, stances, right. Alright, we'll do this first. Magyar, Silas. And then we'll just stance. Alright. Ada versus Magyar. This is a very interesting match that, if I'm not mistaken, happened last time, but in a different seeding. Magyar is the 5th seed coming into this tournament. He's definitely got the advantage. But I'll tell you what he doesn't have. A color. I forgot to change it off base colors, but honestly, it works because his base colors are beautiful. But if you really want to know who I think I got in this one, it is not Ada at all. As Magyar is a top seed, but also Ada completely demolished, and Magyar is still in the yellow. So that means Magyar wants the hammer. He doesn't want the greatsword in this matchup. I think he just thinks that the meta is better. Oh, recovery. Compound, neutral air. Look at his health. This is Magyar on first stock. Will she even get a stock this game? He didn't even take that much damage again. Took about 50 damage again. Maybe even less than that. Recovery. Another recovery. Or my bad, down air recovery. Ground pound, neutral air. She's finally doing damage with side air. She might be late. The neutral light almost takes her off the top. I think if we would have done like a stomp Sarah there or something, side air would definitely take her all the way up the side. She does have recovery fills. I thought she didn't touch it. But that's a 3-star coming off from Magyar. Magyar is fired up after this one. So I just realized that I'm stupid. Yesterday was Saturday. I'm gonna finish this set and then I'm gonna get off because I completely forgot that I have something to do, tomorrow. Oh my lord, I have to wake up so early and here I am at 3 a.m. doing this. I forgot about that entirely. I'm stupid. I'm just dumb. I'm gonna have to wake up. I'm gonna have 4 hours of sleep at most. Maybe 5. I'll see if I can get 5. I really want to finish this set. Oh, whoa, whoa. I really thought it was Friday. I'm stupid. Cider. Oh, Ada. Putting up a good fight. She takes the first stock immediately, something that she couldn't do in the first game. And she goes herself. Everything I just said about Ada down the drain. Now we're gonna see a great sword, ground pound. Ground pound doesn't hit. Make sure that whips. Another ground pound. Recovery doesn't hit. Neither does neutral. Okay. Need to finish this up quick. I want to finish it because I don't want to postpone like in the middle of the set. I want to finish the set first. You know. That way nothing crazy happens and the boss wake up more refreshed. And Magyar just destroys to ooh. Okay. Yeah, Ada's taking this. She's taking this to game 3. That's her thing. She's like, you know what, I'm gonna force game 3. She's definitely getting more serious as Magyar immediately have to give a little bit more effort. Better. Satellite. Magyar doing this unarmed, and eventually you have to deal with a lot of damage from those blasters, yeah. Just like that. She's doing more damage than she did the entire last game. She didn't even do she barely did 100. Magyar takes himself out, and Ada with a 2-stock return. Didn't even do 400 damage to her. Alright, game number 3. Will we see a top 5 player, a top 4 placer in the last tournament go down to Ada? Like, bro, we're talking about high defense versus low defense. We've seen this a lot. But come on, Ada, bro? Like, I'm not downplaying Ada by any means. She's got great stakes, but like, dude, you have meta. You have the best weapon in the game. And you just didn't use it. Didn't even think about it. And you have platforms out on your advantage. Probably help Spear out a little more, but let's be honest, she's more of a blaster anyways. Ooh, really bad touch. No weapon throws yet. Okay. Very good amount of damage there. Ooh, Cider. Yeah, I think Spear might be like the answer. I think Spear just might straight up be the answer because Spear's doing nasty stuff right now. Spear might actually be anti-Magyar. Oops, because like Magyar couldn't beat Kaya twice. And she was mostly using Spear in those games. Now he's just kind of getting in his face. The downside doesn't come out down air. Still doesn't opt to pick up a weapon, dude. Pick up a weapon. Pick up the hammer, Cider. No, don't switch. Why would you do that? Oh, he knew it too. He was like, oh crap. Shit. Okay. I still have faith that the hammer is a much safer tool here, but he's cooking something up. Okay. W 3-piece. Neutral air. What the hell is that neutral air? And he took himself out. Ada overcommitting and she takes herself out. Okay, I don't know, I think he was going for some kind of bait play, that way he has a hammer. But what the hell? I don't let bots do that. Like, prioritize picking up a weapon over pretty much anything else. Oh, he barely makes it back up. I was like, is that seriously it? Pick up the hammer. Okay. Ada might just have to answer with the hammer. It might be these blasters. Or just unarmed, because they were both working very well. Double-sided. Remember, this is for all the marbles to stay in winner's side right now. Nobody's out of the tournament yet, but we're really close to a compound. Cider. And Magyar clutches out the game in order to move on. Okay. She used the fact that Ada overcame it a little too hard, or he used it, and won this up. Okay. So far, everybody in top 8 is winning. But I'm gonna have to postpone after set number 5. We saw one upset in 5 sets compared to the last time. Just crazy upsets all around. Next we'll have Barraza versus Artemis. But we'll have to worry about that later, as right now I have to go to bed. because I have stuff to do in like 3 hours. I'll see y'all. Y'all have a great night.